Can you see the Sixers winning a championship during this contract?
No. I mean, they're going to have to get another couple of stars, Skip. As what we see right now. Now, we know Ben Simmons wants to leave. We know they want to get rid of Ben Simmons. But as of right now, because I don't know who's going to come, what other superstar or superstars are going to join Joel Embiid. But just to answer Jenny's question right here in a vacuum, no, they ain't winning. No, absolutely not. Skip, do you realize he's missed on average 20 games over the last 4 years? Those are his healthy seasons.
Yeah, and he just went through a playoff run with a torn meniscus in his knee. Go ahead.
Even in the bubble, Skip, when they only played, 70-something games, he missed 51 of those.
Yep.
So I just don't see how he's... And he's missing playoff games, Skip.
Yep.
Remember that he had the tummy issues? I just don't see it happening, Skip. I'm not so sure that, you talk about 4 or 5 years. Skip, this contract might age bad in 3 years, given his injury history. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at. Talent, he might be the best big. He a joke of the best 2 big men, and I list them as 5 in the game. But Skip, he's missing on average of 20 games, and that's when he's 100% healthy. He's missed 295 games in his career.
Yep.
That's half of all the games that he could have possibly played.
Yep. Okay.
I understand why they did it. He had 2 years left. We can tie him up. We may want to make sure this guy's not going anywhere. We want to show him we love him. We love everything about Joel Embiid. But I don't believe they're winning a championship. Not with just Embiid. He misses too many games, and I can't count on him. I can't count on him.
Okay. As you know, I'm his biggest fan.
I know you
and
are.
I have been since before that draft. When a member of the Sixers called me and said, hey, what's your gut feeling on Joel Embiid? I said, he's a monster. Mm-hmm. And if you can keep him healthy, because he was having feet issues at Kansas already. And when you get big men with feet.
Big men in feet.
Start with Bill Walton. It just derailed his whole career after he was the MVP and took over the NBA Finals in '77. He was never quite the same because his feet just wouldn't allow him to stay healthy.
Correct.
So I said, if you could somehow keep him healthy, he'll be the best big man in basketball. I still believe he is. Again, you're a Jokic guy. Mm-hmm. I got it. And it's very close between the two.
Right.
But in the end, this guy would scare me more than Jokic, because when this guy goes monster on you, you just cannot stop him. And yet I can't defend him because his RPM is not the hottest night after night after night. But when he decides, he is truly unstoppable. Mm-hmm. He can terrorize you on both ends because he can rim protect like crazy. And as you know, he's as great a big man, 7 foot plus, free throw shooter as I have ever seen.
Yeah, he has no weakness offensively.
No.
Yep, he got mid-range. You can shoot the three.
He's
Great free throw shooter. But back to the basket.
He is coming off his career year. It was so good, and he finished a narrow second to Jokic, obviously, in the MVP. Mm-hmm. That qualified him for supermax. Mm-hmm. So he got it, and he got the goods, because not only is it guaranteed with him having a playoff an option in the 4th year,
right,
but there are no more provisions protecting the Sixers in case of catastrophic injuries to back or feet.
Right.
From here on, he's golden.
Right. He got $261 million.
Okay. So I believe they are highly capable of winning a championship, but I believe in Ben Simmons a lot more than you do. Clearly, he has psychological demons. He's got the free throw yips.
Yeah.
He is so shaky at the free throw line.
You believe they can win a championship with Ben?
Well, with Ben, I wouldn't give him up. He's too valuable to give up. All he's done is make 3 straight all-star teams and 2 straight all-defense teams. And I saw him. I keep harking back to that February 13th game at Utah without Embiid.
Yeah.
When he went after Gobert and scored 42 on him and made 12 of 13 free throws, because the motion, he's left-handed obviously, is pure. There's nothing wrong with the motion. It's all between the ears.
Yeah, well, Skip,
so if you get him with the right psychologist / psychiatrist / shrink, if you can get him on the couch and get him to eliminate the demons in his subconscious about the free throw line, because obviously in the playoff game against Atlanta, he got to the point, I don't want to shoot free throws anymore, because he has huge pride that Giannis really doesn't have. Giannis is like shameless at the free throw line. Giannis will go up there and airball 1 or 2, and it's like, I don't care. And in the closeout game, he started making them
Yeah.
like he was Joel Embiid.
But the thing is, Skip, I mean, I don't know how Joel Embiid can win a championship with a guy that shot one shot outside the paint in the fourth quarter and only attempted 3 shots in the fourth quarter in a 7-game series.
Because he's 16-8-8, and he can shut down Trae Young. He can take the point guard out of the game.
Skip,
I mean, it's just it's
Skip,
value you can't find.
I can't have him unplayable late in the ball game.
Okay.
He became unplayable. Doc took him out of the ball game,
He did.
and it's being reported that he and Doc a relationship has done irreparable harm.
Well, it felt like to me Doc threw him right under Doc's bus and drove it back over.
Well, hell, Joel Embiid was driving the bus because when did the game? To ask Joel Embiid, when did you feel the momentum shift?
Yep, I got it. There's still a lot of talent on that team because Tyrese Maxey has been dominating in the summer league. He's the second leading scorer.
They re-signed Core Mars. They re-signed Danny Green. They got
Danny
some nice
Green,
pieces.
Tobias Harris, Shake, and how about Seth Curry, who made 45% of his three-point shots? The pieces are there to be a championship team.
Skip, they're not getting past Brooklyn.
Okay,
they're not getting past the Bucks.
Okay, the piece they're missing is a floor general because I don't love Ben initiating the offense at 6 feet 10 inches tall. That's what they do. He brings the ball up and he starts the offense. He is the point, whatever he is.
Forward, whatever you want to call
he's
it.
almost like a point center in a way. But they are, you've talked about Damian Lillard, but obviously they would have to give up Ben Simmons to get Damian Lillard.
Oh, the Sixers would get out of that tomorrow.
I don't know about that.
I know about that.
I'm not that convinced about that. You think they want to give him up? I'm not so sure.
They want to give him up. He want to be gone, too.
Yep. They got firepower.
Skip, I can't believe that you...
Okay, if he hadn't had a torn meniscus during the playoff run, it wouldn't have shocked me if they would be the NBA champions this year.
Man, they wouldn't.
Well, did they not have, were they not in commanding positions against Atlanta?
Atlanta walked him down.
Okay, walked him down. He's got a torn meniscus, and he was never quite confident.
Which is what I've been saying,
I got it.
his health.
Now you're going to have to hope that he stays hurt, because if he has one pure year where he's healthy, can they win? Yes, they can win a championship.
All I can base it on is this. He's been hurt more than he's been healthy. You say I gotta hope he's hurt. You gotta hope he's healthy. Just one time, which he's never been, is an entire NBA career. I don't hope that he's hurt. I'm just basing it on what I've seen since he's been in the NBA.
So would you have turned down the supermax and let him go?
I would have turned it down.
You can't. No, I'm saying, if you're the Sixers, would you just say you can walk?
No. Skip, they got him for 2 more years. He was on the contract for 2 more years.
What I'm saying is, didn't you have a disgruntled employee?
Why he disgruntled?
Yeah. Huh?
Why is he disgruntled? He got 2 more years on his contract.
Well, if you said no supermax, if you just said we decline on that, we're not going to give it to you, right?
They couldn't wait it another year?
Well, you just let him go. Let him walk.
No!
Right? Okay,
Skip,
well, that's what you're saying. You'd let him walk.
I didn't say. Skip, okay. They got him under contract for 2021 and 2022 leading into 2023. So he wouldn't be a free agent until the summer of 2023.
Yep.
Did I really need to have to do that immediately? All I'm saying is, based on his history, the guy's missed 295 games. That's what he's missed in his NBA career.
You realize they came within one shot, which was the luckiest shot I've ever seen in a playoff game by Kawhi Leonard, of going to the NBA Finals, right? And it was against a Golden State team that was injury-racked, right? That they were about to fall completely apart. Well, you don't think Embiid could have won that series? Yeah, I do think he could have. Came within one shot.
But remember, he has tummy issues.
It was always something.
Yeah.
But even with tummy and, either sick or hurt, it goes to the last shot, and the ball bounces around the rim 17 times and falls through from the corner.
Right.
Never seen that before.
And he hadn't been that close since.
Well, okay. But I thought they were in really commanding position, and then his partner in crime ran for the free throw line.
Whoa. Hold on. You said, okay, you got to keep Ben Simmons, but then you say his partner in crime.
And you got to get him fixed in the offseason. You can't find 16-8-8 an all-defensive team. You cannot. That's extraordinary.
Skip,
he's 6 feet 10.
Skip, you talk about like he's a 70 challenger. Like you can just go find parts and just put it on there and he's up and running again. It's not that simple.
I wasn't that big a fan of that car, but that's just me. I would take the Charger over the Challenger.
Oh, you like the Charger? When the Charger came out in '66?
Yeah, I loved it, actually. I wish I had a
Actually,
car.
that was the first, the Challenger, that was the first year of '70. That's why I just said that. But, well, maybe you like Mustang. I'm thinking you was a Mustang guy. Came out in '64. But that's neither here nor there.
That was my first car, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you keep it?
65.
Did you keep it?
What do you mean, did I keep it?
You should have kept it. Do you know?
No, I didn't keep it.
Do you know what that car would be worth now?
Junky. It had like a sewing machine engine, right? It was a 6-cylinder, like a 3-speed on the floor.
A lot of them had that, Skip.
Yeah, it could barely go the speed limit.
That's all you needed.
Okay.
But Skip, you talk about Ben Simmons like he just needs a battery and then he'll work just fine. He has some issues that's going to take a lot more than just a battery to solve.
I got it. But all of a sudden, Giannis, even you said, oh, he's a disaster in the postseason. They ran into the right team at the right time with the right coach who said, I'll just single cover him with my young center and we'll take him out of the game. We didn't build a wall.
But you just said the difference between Giannis and Ben Simmons is that Giannis doesn't care if he airballs a free throw or a three-pointer. I saw Giannis airball 2 3-pointers. Airball 1, he's like, man, that wasn't even for real. And then come right back and airball another.
It's kind of blissful ignorance, you know,
Yeah,
where
that's what I'm saying.
you're kind of like in your own world out there.
But Giannis is going to go to the paint. Giannis is unafraid of failure.
Boy, if I got Ben Simmons and Embiid, I'm keeping them because they are aircraft carriers.
No.
Yep, can't find them.
No.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Dame Lillard and put him with Ben Simmons and put that in the pick and roll.
Then I'd still need a closer.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that, Skip. You know what Dame is.
Yeah, it was. Oh, my watch is broken in the Olympics. My watch broke.
He was hurt. You know the man had an injured ribs.
Hurt?
Yeah, he had injured ribs.
You see him at the free throw line late
Yeah, the man had injured ribs.
in the gold medal game. Clank, gag, clank, gag.
I take Dame at
Kevin
the free
Durant said, that's okay, I got it.
I
Just let me get fouled on the inbound pass, and I'll go right down there, and I'll swish both of them, and we will be golden.
They would go a lot farther with Dame Lillard and Joel Embiid than they would Ben Simmons and Embiid.
I would get it. Now, if you had Dame on top of Ben Simmons,
No.
then you'd have Brooklyn South is what you'd have.
First of all, you still can't play Ben in the fourth quarter.
Well, if he gets over, I saw him make 12 out of 13 at Utah. He can make free throws like crazy.
Skip, they were down by 20. Atlanta was down by 26. They employed Hacker Simmons and ended up winning the game.
Okay. Well, I've seen him when one year Brooklyn tried that, and he just shot him right out of the gym. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Jared Dudley game with Jared Shane. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.